Hey y'all, I'm back again. This is another video to talk about the new drop. I want to say thank y'all for such an awesome drop this past, what is this month? April? May. Shit. Yeah, I swear I don't keep up with nothing, man. I don't know how I'm actually going day to day. But anyway, awesome drop. Splitting it was probably the best idea ever. I mean, that made it so much easier to just have to focus on the hair stuff instead of focusing on both. But now it's time to do the body drop. The body drop. The body drop. Okay, when I first started trying to figure out how I was going to do the body drop, or how many of each scent I was going to do, there are 25 scents. And I love all of them. I actually tried to cut some of them down, but I was like, oh, but that one did really well last drop, and I don't want to cut that one down because somebody might be looking for it. I really love all of my scents, and as you guys can tell, I'm a music lover. Like, I live by music. Music speaks to me, and most of my scents are named after songs, and for some reason, I correlate almost everything to a song in my life. So every scent is named after a song that has some way touched me in some kind of way, emotionally or physically or something. Something has to be emotionally connected to that song for it to get a name of one of my scents. So, couldn't drop none of them. But I was struggling with how many of each one to do. Normally, do any regular drop, which is why some of the scents sell out so quickly, it was only like 10. Like, it was 10 body balms of each scent, 10 lathers of each scent, because there are 25. So if all 10 were to sell out for 25, that's 250 jars. That's a lot of jars. So I'm not able to do that. Being that some scents are more popular than others, Cake by the Pound being one of those. Cockiness was not in the scent sample because at the time I wasn't able to get the fragrance oil. It will probably be back for the drop. If you smell Cockiness before, it's a fan favorite. It was probably more popular before Cake by the Pound came on the picture, but it's a very soft, sexy, feminine scent. So if you're looking for something kind of soft and powdery, that go with Cockiness. So anyway, the idea to do the 5-minute sale, and while I'm doing it, honestly, it kind of sounds cocky, like I'm only give y'all 5 minutes to shop. It's not that. Trust. It's just that I don't really know how many of you guys are Bodyfrenzi fans or want to try Bodyfrenzi out, and I don't want to say, yeah, just order, you know. I don't want to put a limit on to what people want the most. Like, if I feel like majority people would want the Cake by the Pound, since so many of my other products in the hairline smell like Cake by the Pound, and people love it. Like the Razul, the same scent as the Razul, same scent as the Belly Butter, same scent as the Antidote. So naturally, that one sells out quicker. I want everybody who want Cake by the Pound to be able to get it. So the whole 5-minute deal came about. Give you guys 5 minutes to get whatever you want. Whatever scent you want in any product that you want. The only thing that you will have to fight against is my trigger finger on that turn off button. Because I've shut that thing down in 5 minutes. I don't care if you're in the middle of checking out. I don't care what point in frame. You really need to get in and get on out. Like, make your list of what you want and what scent you want. I mean, 5 minutes is really ample enough time. I mean, some of you pros, y'all get in and out that thing in 30 seconds. I know. I look at the time y'all check out. And most of y'all are checking out at 1 o'clock. So I know y'all are getting in and out in less than a minute on the regular drop. So I know 5 minutes is plenty of time to get in and out of what you want. I am deathly afraid that this sale will be way more than I expected to be. I kind of always think like that on some things. When I'm doing this unlimited thing, I get scared. Like, and then on another side, it's like, it ain't stunning you like that. They might not buy nothing. And then, you know, you might not even make what you think you can make. But it'll be a challenge. If it is a lot, that's okay. I have a little crew set ready to get things popping off. The only thing is I'm not giving a date yet on when things will be done until I actually see the bottom line number. And that way, once I see what's going to be ordered, that way I can order supplies. And it normally takes my supplies about a week to get in. So all that's going to have to be taken in consideration of when this stuff will actually go out. Typically, the sale would have been in June, so you wouldn't have been shipped till late June. The great thing about this past drop is that I actually started on it a whole week before the drop even happened. So I was like 80% done the day of drop. All I had was, I think, just the JCDCs and the conditioners to do, and the sample kits, which we're going to get to that in a minute. All I had was those few things to do, and I can start shipping. And then we had a quicker way to ship, even though it took me forever to get all of them organized. I was typically done in 4 days, which is awesome compared to taking a whole week to do it. But this go round, it's not going to be the same because I don't know what all everybody wants. So once I see the bottom line of how much of everything, then I'll know what to order. My goal is not to over order a bunch of supplies. For one, the body line is just not big enough to hold all the stuff for the Bodyfrenzi side and the Tangles and Me side. So rotating each out by the month is going to work better for me as far as keeping things organized and having enough space for stuff. So that's why we're doing it this way, why it's a pre-sale. So you wouldn't have expected to even get your stuff till late June, which is what I'm still thinking will happen, late June, like late June. So I still want to try to pull the hair drop in July. But that actual date, I will email after the sale is over and after I've looked over all the numbers and seeing, giving myself a good guesstimate of when I would be done with everything. Because based on the last few jobs, I can kind of tell how long it's going to take me to make everything. So once I'm able to give you guys a date, I will give a date. If by any chance you are not happy with that date, you can request a refund and I will refund you. And I totally understand if waiting, 4 to 5 weeks for this body stuff is too long. I understand. But, guys, I'm still making this stuff by hand. I do have my Mac Daddy mixer now. I'm actually considering getting another one that sped up a lot of things when it came to the hair drops. I plan on using it this go around, and it may work out even smoother. I just know that I don't know how much is going to be ordered. I don't know how long it's going to actually take me. But once I do, and if you're happy with it, just wait till that date. And if you haven't received anything by then, of course, let me know. But if you're not happy with it, please, please, please email me. Please don't put it in the comments, y'all. I might not see that on Instagram or Facebook. Email me and say, Ashley, I can't wait that long. Give me my money back. Not a problem, okay? Shipping. This is very, very, very important. And it's probably going to piss some of you guys off, but this is just the way it's going to be. The weather is warming up now. And last year we had to do the same thing. The shipping will increase by $2.35. The shipping increase will cover a signature confirmation on your box, which means on your delivery period, whether it's envelope or box, which means your order, well, I take that back. Anything that is whipped, such as a body lather, a candied sugar, or the glazes, any of those three things, the shipping will increase on. Everything else will probably stay the same. But and that'll be for July and probably August too. The shipping will increase for any whipped shampoo or resort shampoo. Anything that's whipped that can melt in the heat of the summer sun will have to have a signature confirmation on it. Because, and it helped last year, it worked last year. I was having so many people, if your product is exposed to the sun, it will melt. And once it melts, because it's still a semi-solid, once it melts and it cools to a hardened state. It doesn't cool back to its whipped state. There are no unnatural ingredients added to it that would do it. Like people add stuff to ice cream to keep it from melting. It's like a chemical. That's crazy. So I don't add anything to it to keep it in its whipped state. But we did find out last year, if we put the signature confirmation on them, which means you guys have to sign for them to receive them, they can't leave them in the mailbox. They can't leave them outside your door. You have to physically sign for it in order to receive it. And that way it stays in the cool as much as possible. It's either going to be at the post office or on the truck. Even though the truck is not air conditioned, it's still not in direct heat. Sitting inside of a hot ass mailbox, it's going to melt. Sitting outside your door in the sun, it's going to melt. Especially if it's 90 to 100 degrees. So, if you don't want to pay the increased $2.35 for the whipped products and the glazes and the butters and all that, please do not place an order, because that $235 will be increased on there. I'm sorry. For you guys who are brand new to Tangles and Beyond, the drops happen they happen every month, but they alternate. This month is the body drop. July will be hair, August will be body, September I got some special plans for y'all, but I ain't gonna tell y'all about it till the end. I can't wait though. Oh my god, I can't wait. Anyway, the drops happen, this body drop will be on a Saturday. The hair drop will typically be on a Friday. I have so many people fuss at me about, why you doing it during the business hours? Why you doing it while I'm at work? Why you doing it this time? Why you doing it? I can't please everybody. I want to so bad, but I can't. So, I may or may not do the hair drop on a Saturday next month. I mean, it's just going to make it probably hard. And guys, I know y'all probably going to ask me, why won't you do a 5-minute unlimited hair drop? Because it'll be ridiculous. And I can't handle it. I know I couldn't handle it, and I'm not going to put myself under that much pressure, because I know how people are so impatient, and they want to say, when's my stuff coming? When's my stuff coming? Well, so-and-so got that stuff, and I mean, it just, I can't deal with that. And I know everybody's, oh, you're such a bitch. Sorry. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be a bitch. It's just that I know how much I can handle. I know my situation. I know what kind of schedule I can make for myself. As you guys, most of you guys know, I still have my son, and he still needs me on a daily basis, and I have to limit the time that I'm out here in this body loft. I mean, I'm out here all day, sometimes all night, depending on if it's a weekend. If it's a weekend, my husband's home. I mean, I've been out here like 5 a.m. in the morning, from like 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, nonstop. I mean, I actually didn't realize that it got in it late until all of a sudden the sleep hit me so hard. It was like, bitch, look at the clock. It's time to go to sleep. And I think I went to bed at 5 that morning, and I was back up at 7:30, right back out here. So I spend a lot of time out here, and I still want to spend time with my family. That's what this was designed for. The business, having a business at home, was so you could see more of your family. So I'm still trying to maintain that. And the way things have been going lately, I've been able to do that. So I want to continue to do that, which is why I do drops. If I didn't do drops, I would be out here all day and all night constantly filling orders. And that's a beautiful thing for any business, to stay in business that much. But I couldn't handle it the way my stuff is made. My products are made from scratch, and they take, like the antidote, my God. Being that I have the Mac Daddy mixer now, it takes about 4 hours to make 32 of them, which is awesome compared to the 2 hours to make 7. So I'm doing even better now. And, you know, I'm slowly decreasing how more I can produce each drop, so it's working. And I'm trying to do more for everybody, so everybody have a chance, and the antidote's not sold out in 30 seconds. As soon as people log on, it's sold out, they're saying. But I'm working on it, y'all. Yeah, just give me some time, okay? My whole thing is to maintain the integrity of the product. The product has to stay as awesome as it is, or y'all wouldn't want it so bad. That's the thing. If it changes, it's not going to give you the results that you've been getting and everybody else been getting, then it's not going to be the hot product that it is. And I want it to stay that. So, I hope y'all understand that why I do drops the way I do. Questions, comments on Instagram and Facebook. Y'all, please. If it's a comment about your order, like it's something specific, like I left something out, I'm human. It happens. I swear every month I'm like, Ashley, we're going to have a clean drop. There will be no mistakes. There will be no missing orders. There will be no damages. And I still will screw something up. And I'm human. I can't help it. I'm moving so fast packaging these orders. Yeah, I'm going to screw up. Out of 600 orders, I'm going to screw up. And I have no problem fixing my screw up. Just as long as you can show me that I screwed up, I ain't got no problem with that. So, please don't put it on Instagram, though, because I don't know who you are. Just send me an email and, you know, say your name, your first and last name, because I can look you up by your last name. You don't have to give me your order number or anything like that. I can kind of match everything up to see what's going on and get you taken care of. Always email me from the website. There's a contact us button on the homepage, and click there and email me from the little contact form. Speaking of homepages, on the homepage there is a button that says sign up for drop info. That is where you sign up for the mailing list. When you sign up, I've actually went through the whole process to see what all it says. It tells you must confirm your email. when you sign up, if your email settings don't block that email or don't allow it to come through, or it's not in your junk or whatever, you will have to call Constant Contacts. You can call them. If you go to their website, there's a number at the top of their page. You call that number, ask them why aren't you receiving them, or you change some type of settings in your email. I don't control that list on that end. I build an email, and basically I hand it to Constant Contacts, and they send it to everybody who signed up and confirmed. Once you sign up, you have to confirm. You will get a welcome email, and it will have confirmed subscription. Click on confirm subscription to finish out the process. If you don't do that, you won't get an email. You have to do that. If you've signed up several times, you're still not getting emails, and don't expect to get emails from me every day, because I don't send them every day. I typically only send emails the week of drop and the day of drop. I don't like spam, and I don't like people constantly emailing me. And if I do send any other email outside of that, it's something very important. Either it's a flash sale, or it's something about deliveries, or something important if you see an email from me. So please try to open it. If you're not interested in being on the email list, please unsubscribe. I'm paying for you to get emails. If you're not getting emails, then if you're not opening them and being a part of the sale, or at least want to be in the know about the sale, please unsubscribe so I don't have to spend that money on y'all. Appreciate it. Address changes. I know y'all hear me say this a lot. I will not change addresses. Being that PayPal does not cover me, if I change your address and it still ends up delivered wrong, then I'm responsible because I changed the address. I will not be responsible for that. You must give me the correct address as you place your order. I will not change it after you place your order. If your order comes back to me undeliverable due to the address, if the address is indeed correct and you have shown them that it is correct, they will ship it back to you. Like, I can take it back to the post office and hand them the box, and they will ship it back to you for free. If there is a discrepancy, you had to be the one to put it on there because I don't change them, and your items will be refunded because I'm not able to change the address. Cannot change addresses. I'm sorry. Please give me the right address first go around. There will be no combined shipping. I don't combine shipments because this is too much of a hassle to keep up with the fact that everybody got what they want, and I won't be accused of not putting something in there when I know I have. So, no combined shipping. Put all of your orders on one shipment. If you're too scared to do that, with this drop, you should have no issue with checking out because you have 5 minutes to do so. So if you go back and check out again, that's because you wanted to. I will not combine that order with your first one, though. I will not do that. So be prepared for what you want so you don't have to worry about paying separate shipping fees. You don't necessarily have to do the tabs thing. If you go back to my previous video, I've given the secret, a way of how folks are able to get away with these drops with the tabs open. That's a whole nother video. I'll check that out. I did notice on this drop I had not one person email me and say that antidote was damaged because everything was shipped in a 7x7x7 box. So that will continue. Not one person had damaged anything. The only thing I did have was a couple of undeliverables, and that was it. I think 2 people, for some reason, is like in limbo where it is. And y'all, I hate those issues happen. I swear to God, I hate those issues happen, but they do. They are not my responsibility, though. I don't have access to the post office like that. If you have an issue with your delivery, once it has left Brookhaven, they are responsible for getting it to you. So if you're having issues or it's in limbo somewhere, you have to contact them. I can't help on that end. I wish I could. I wish I could call them up there and say, where my folks' stuff at? Don't be acting a fool with their stuff. Send them their stuff. They ain't stunning me. They don't know either. To be honest, it's all in limbo. And most times it does show up. It just doesn't show up on the date that the expected due date. Which everybody, of course, wants their stuff on the day they're expecting it. But like I say, please don't email me and act a fool me and cut me out because the post office is tripping. I'm sorry. Y'all have to call them with that same anger. Because I would. I have before. Trust. There will be no mini packs ever again in life. There will be no scent samplers. I highly, highly doubt I'll ever do scent samplers again. Y'all, the scent samplers take too long to make. Like, literally, I gave one of my employee to do it. And she did, of course, without fussing. But I'm like, damn, it's taking her all day. I got other stuff for her to do. because it is. It's time consuming. Even to do a few of them is time consuming. So I doubt I'll do them again. Y'all got to trust me. All my stuff smells good. Ask the Misfit Mantra on Instagram. She'll tell you. That's my boo. She is hella funny. Anyway, let me see. Got something in my little book. I think I covered everything I think I wanted to say this time. I will be emailing after this job and let you guys, know the date I expect to have everything done. If you don't like it, please email me back and say, Ashley, can't wait. Get my money back. Cool. There will more than likely be a leftover sale, because making this stuff is always a little bit left over. It probably won't be much, just like this drop was. So, and that will be a grab and go sale. Like, you got to be quick enough to get it. It won't be unlimited, of course. So, I hope you guys are ready. I hope y'all don't kill me. I hope y'all don't kill me. I'm a little nervous. I'm nervous about this. Because the last time I did unlimited anything, I did one item unlimited and it went crazy. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. So, whew, all I can say is get what you want. Get what you want. Get everything you want. Don't mind me, y'all. I mean, whatever it is, I'm going to get it done. I don't care what number it is. I'm going to get it done. But at the same time, get what you want. Get everything you want. Because, your hair stuff won't be available again until August. So, I will get what you want. If there are any other questions I have not covered in this video, please email me from the website. I'll be more than happy to ask them. Oh, if you email me and your answer is in my FAQs that replies back to you, I will not respond to you personally because the answer's there. If you ask me why is the website out of stock, the answer is right there. If you ask me about damaged products, the answer is right there. Whatever's answered in that email, I won't reply back to personally. I just, honestly, I don't have the time to do it. It'd be so many questions. Okay? I'm sorry. But if it's something specific, and you don't have to email me and say, well, my answer wasn't there. I know if your answer wasn't there. Trust me. I know. And I will respond to you accordingly. Please give me at least 24 hours to respond to you. Because sometimes I'm fanatic about checking my phone all the time, and I don't like to see that little notification thing that has the numbers in it, like that, like burns a hole in me. So I like to get rid of them. So if I see your email, I normally flag it, and then I'll come back to it as soon as I can. Because if I see it and I'm not able to answer it, I will get back to it as soon as I can. Okay, just trust me. If you hadn't heard from me in like 48 hours, same issue, email me again. I mean, y'all just bear with me. Please bear with me. Okay. Oh, goodness. I think that's it. Any other questions, y'all email me. Have fun on Saturday. I'm going to be at a family reunion. So, I'll still be holding everything down and dropping the site at 12 o'clock. Again, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you know what time the sale starts in your time zone. Not responsible for it if you don't know what time zone it is. I don't know your time zone. The only time zone I know is Atlanta, and that's an hour ahead of Mississippi. That's it. So, know what time the sale starts in your time zone, and be ready. 5 minutes, shutting that thing down. Because I can't let it go. Now, if I look at the numbers, I'm like, okay, that wasn't a whole lot. And y'all saying y'all still want some more, I'll open it back up and make another 5. But we gonna see how y'all do, how y'all act. So, any other questions, y'all give me a holler. And I think that's it. I'm lingering because I keep trying to think of something else that I need to say. No, the deodorant will not be on this drop. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not ready. And honestly, I hadn't had a chance to really work on it to get the recipe exactly how I want it. I'm not going to send nothing out that I don't want. Oh, another thing. The Miss My Body Essence. I will be taking the coconut milk out of it. I think that is what's causing the nozzle to clog, and it's starting to make the nozzle drip. It's like because coconut milk doesn't dissolve in the perfume base. So I will be adding white tea extract though, which is an anti-inflammatory for your skin, which is even better than having coconut milk. So look for that change on the Miss My Body Essence, and your nozzle is not getting clogged. Oh, and the flowers will be different. There will be flowers. And if anybody wants to know, the flowers are real. I don't do anything fake, boo. Trust. So, yeah, it'll be different flowers. They're different colors. They're pink and yellow. They're real pretty, so they're still sexy. Like, the bottle's still sexy. But anyway, I think that's it. I keep saying that. So, I will see you guys Saturday. Well, throughout the week on Instagram. If you're not following Instagram, you should be following me on Instagram. I post mostly everything on Instagram, even like little quick flash sales. Like I dropped the deli butter and the samplers, like 2 of them. I actually was testing out a new checkout system to see how well it worked. And it worked, but I don't like it, so we're going to go back to the old way. It's just not working out. So that's it. I'll see y'all then. Thanks, y'all. I love y'all. I really do. And for you ones who, like, have been down with me for so long, y'all hold a very special place in my heart. Just my boobs. So, talk to y'all later. Mwah.